Before heading to NZ, we squeezed in a 6-day trip to Taiwan. Uncle Simeon and Kuya RR drove us to the airport where we said our see you laters to show this side of the family. So nag-layover mi sa Manila, naging immigration, we were stumped for departure, and then arrived in TP at around 8 p.m.
Jen, Rich kid king and
We checked in at Hotel 6, then nagtuyok-tuyok para manihapon sa Shiminding area. This was our first day in Taiwan, and daghan kay big time, hidugay kay open nilang stores diri mga 10 to 12 noon. Went to 7-Eleven to get our easy cards and had our brunch at Modern Toilet. Because I don't have a gallbladder anymore, I usually need a quick bathroom break every after meal. So nag-decide mini-shooting we head out first, sunod sila. But the thing is, sunod sila sa Shimin Station, but pag sulod nin, wala na internet connection. So we can't share our exact location, and dili po nila ma-describe exactly sila because we're bombarded with a lot of signs sa MRT. So we ended up walking around in circles, and it took us almost an hour ahead na mo nang kitang each other. And from there, we took the MRT, and we were supposed to catch a bus from the City Hall station to Taipei Zoo, but yep, we missed that. So plan B, we just booked a Grab going to the zoo. Lesson overall, take care of your gallbladder, that's all. And finally, nabot na yung Taipei Zoo, but we honestly underestimated the Taipei Zoo. We thought it would be a usual small city zoo with animals in cages, but we were very wrong. The zoo is around 165 hectares, making it one of the largest zoos in Asia, and it felt more like a sprawling nature park than a zoo, honestly. We barely covered half of it during our visit. So nasa mga themed zones like the African savanna, tropical rainforest, sila mga desert animal area, na sila aviary, and of course, yung ilang famous mga panda house. And there's even a shuttle train or window lang ay mo ding sakyan to get around the area. Kay dako ba kay siya, but then we didn't know that when we visited the zoo, and we didn't see the elephants, the giraffes, the penguins. We missed so many animals. So if you plan to go, wear comfy shoes and prepare to spend an entire day exploring. Kay sayang kayo if naan na mo diha, pero wa dyan po na nyo na-visit tanan because you miscalculated your time. So yeah.
Si Panda wala, si Aviary natuwa na to. Ang wala to natuan diri pasaka. Kini tanan diri wala na to natuan.
Okay, ato na to, ugma.
Ay. Ugma. Diri po do pa na to ni natuan.
Lahi na to veterinary ugma. It's so sad.
Are you sad? Yes, pero uli sa tamtuang.
We still very much enjoyed the zoo, and we went back to Shiminding to try the street foods, must try ang stinky tofu. We watched live performances, had dinner sa Taiwanese eatery, checked out Met, tried Kung Fu tea, and that, my friend, is our first day. We started our second day with a brunch at Sukiya. It's a Japanese fast food restaurant that quickly became our comfort go-to. After fueling up, we made a quick stop at Don Don Donki, aka the Sensory Overload Central in Shiminding area. It's a store full of Japanese snacks, beauty finds, and a lot of quirky items. And here, nakabudo na sa nga mga libungki.
Daramang!
Uy, gasta doon, kakiling! Oh, di na makalaging ana ha. No more nga na ha. And then we headed to Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, one of Taiwan's most iconic landmarks. This massive complex was built to honor Chiang Kai-shek, the former president of the Republic of China. The architecture was stunning with bright white walls, deep blue tiles, and 89 steps leading up to the main hall, symbolizing the age he passed away. It was so hot around that time, so we cooled off at a nearby library cafe. We grabbed drinks, relaxed, and just chatted for a bit. Although honestly, at one point, ako rin maging inistoryahan ani. Libak infant, lifan. Happy? Next stop was the iconic Taipei 101. We didn't make it to the observatory since we hadn't secured tickets in advance, but even from the outside, the building was already breathtaking. Once the tallest building in the world, Taipei 101 stands tall with its unique pagoda-inspired design. And to cap the day off with some wings, we headed to the Hooters. Yep, that Hooters. Thankfully, we were seated near the entrance and away from all the distractions, if you know what I mean. Another day well spent, that's the end of day 2. It's day 3 in Taiwan and it's Mamang's birthday, so we planned a little trip to Chiayi, mainly to visit the National Chungcheong University, or as Meteor Garden fans know it, the Yingde University. Anong dili mo ka-excited?
Mama! Tama, ngayon kauban kay si Kuya Bikoy.
It is supposed to be a 6-hour bus ride, but if you take the high-speed rail instead, it will only take you about 1 hour and 15 minutes to get to Chiayi. So we woke up early to catch the 7:40 a.m. train, and just a heads up, you really need to be quick to get on the HSR because they have a limited boarding time.
Happy siya Choy, oh.
For the students.
Kasagot na si Gabi ko, Lay, mala lagi niya. Ito kasi yung best friend, eh.
Siya Roblox.
Ay, best friend mo sa Roblox. Si Tansha. Wow, grabe. Galit na galit sa Rice. Ang birthday girl. Translation gaming.
When we arrived in Chiayi, we stopped at 7-Eleven to grab brunch, then we took a smooth grab ride to National Chungcheong University.
Ano man yan? And with functional coffee.
Yummy. Ito siya, oh. Next lang. Ha? Kanta ba ito?
Ganda ka ba? Wala man, free dun siya eh. You're here na.
So guys, so diba dito raman atong kakakita sa Meteor Garden. Itur ta mo diri sa ubos, unsang nasa ubos. Sumuni siya nasa ubos. Siya na pabugnaw diri, napagid sila yung ilang art dito. So diri ka magtambay kung bagsak ka. Kay bugnawan ni mo ulo. Kakita kag tsadang rason sa imong mama.
Okay.
Bagsak ka. So muna siyang ilalom. And then mo siya dito ang iconic kayo nga spot kung asa ga muni-muni si Sagkan.
So free ang entrance sa sulod sa university. Ako kayo ang school and unique kayo yung vibe. There weren't many students around that time, so we had the place mostly to ourselves. But then it started raining partway through, so we had to skip a few spots for pictures and para di mabasa mga kanding. And obviously, happy gid kayo si mama. Damay gid mi sa iyang kalingaw. because we didn't know the bus etiquette there sa Taiwan, we waited another 40 minutes for the next bus to Chiayi Station. We headed back to Taipei via HSR and we wanted to eat out, but everywhere we asked was fully booked. So we just ordered takeout and booked dinner reservations for the next day instead. Overall, a simple and special third day. Our fourth day in Taiwan was packed, but in the best way, and even more special because it was also my brother's birthday. We started the day at Yelyu Geo Park, and honestly, it felt like stepping into another planet. Wind and waves have shaped the rocks here into all sorts of crazy forms, from mushroom shapes to honeycombs to human-like figures, and the most famous is a queen's head. The ocean breeze, the sound of waves, and the rock formations made it a pretty surreal start of the trip. After Yelyu, we made our way to Jufren, and it was like walking into a storybook. Narrow alleyways, hanging red lanterns, tea houses on the cliffs. It felt dreamy and even cinematic. The scent of grilled mochi, sweet taro balls, stinky tofu, and herbal tea filled the air.
Thank you very much.
But because the weather had been unpredictable and the news kept warning about the thunderstorms, we decided not to push too far into the more crowded tourist spots. We had Ali and our parents with us, and their health and safety were our first priority. Still, just being there, even if we didn't go all the way in, was special on its own. Then we headed to Shifen, probably the most heartwarming stop of the day. It's this small town built around an old railway where people all over the world come to release sky lanterns with their wishes written on them. My brother wrote his, but wasn't the usual wishing type. He made sure his message was addressed to someone. And as for us, we decided not to release a lantern, partly to reduce pollution, and also, it wasn't our birthday anyway. We were just there to enjoy his moment, take it all in, and be part of that peaceful atmosphere.
What did you say? Wala, giving on na si
One piece of plastic stone.
We wrapped up the day with hot pot. After all the walking and traveling, that warm soup was just what we needed. So that was day 4, nature, nostalgia, and a bit of birthday magic all in one day. Dagan palagi stored energy si Rusty, so we went with her and bought pasalubongs for friends and families in PH. Our day 5 in Taiwan was a slow one. Storm alerts were heightened across the country, so we decided to stay safe and keep things light. In the morning, we took some time to go through the pasalubong we bought the other day. We wanted to make sure we had just enough for everyone. No overlaps, no extras, just thoughtful things for people back home.
It's gonna be our second to the last day. So medyo umuulan siya today kasi may bagyo, may typhoon. So ito, kapoy kayo ba? Tisibay lang gaboton ba? Nga-vlog ba? So ito yung ate ko, medyo pagod na siya. Ito yung mama ko. Kamukha yan yung nasa likod. Ay! Yung jowa ko, yung kapatid ko. Pupunta kami ngayon sa Ichiran. Naantay lang namin yung Grab. No, Ichiran. Safar!
Rusty! It was only the 6 of us this time since Papang and Ali stayed behind at the hotel. And while it wasn't the most eventful day, I just want to share a little observation while we're in Taipei. If you're used to living in a big noisy city with big bright lights at night, Taipei might feel different at first. The lights are dimmer and the streets are quieter. And that's because they're really mindful about light and noise pollution and the overall environmental impact. The city still functions of course, but there's calmness to it, especially at night. And honestly, it's kind of refreshing. So yeah, not much on day 5, but sometimes the quiet ones help you appreciate the small things. It's our 6th and last day in Taiwan. We spent the morning at Taipei Astronomical Museum, and honestly, it was such a wonderful place to be. The exhibits brought back our love for science, especially for me and my brothers since we all took science-related courses. And it just kind of reminded us why we were drawn to it in the first place. The museum was great, informative, interactive, and inspiring. But still, I think the mood was a bit heavy. Some of us weren't feeling well, others were tired, and maybe the weather played a part too. And this wraps our Taiwan trip. It wasn't perfect. There were missed spots, rainy days, and tired feet. But there were also deep laughs, shared meals, meaningful moments, and memories we'll carry with us. More than the places, it was a time together that mattered most. We thank God for the gift of this trip, for the safety, for the joy, for the healing. I just want to end this travel video with a blessing that says it all. Numbers chapter 6 verses 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Until the next episode.